Hello folks, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to do some examples on the triggers. So you can go ahead and create some triggers. So let's say first you go to setup and then you will go to object manager, and then in object manager you will find various kind of contacts or objects. We want to create a trigger on a contact object, so you can go ahead and search contact and select the contact from the build list. And if you see the contact and if you scroll down here, you will see triggers. So what we'll do is, let's say I wanted to create a new trigger. So click on a new button, and then it will say trigger, and then you will specify the name, and then it will automatically says on which object, on the contact object. Similarly, if you wanted to create a trigger for the account object, so you can go to this object manager, and if you scroll down like this, like the contact object, and on the account object, you will click new, so it will be created on the account object. So you can create triggers on any of the objects that is available on the standard object, or as well as the custom object that you have created. So in this tutorial, we are going to focus only on the objects contact. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and create a trigger for a contact object. So I will go in the contacts and the triggers. So right now what happens is, if we go ahead and create a contact object, let's say whenever I create a new contact object, like we will search in this, like this, then contacts, then new, and I want to update the description on that contact. So let's say I wanted to create a contact called Pragya and last name is Sharma. And there is a description called here, which is basically I wanted to go ahead and update it every time a contact is created. I don't want to do it myself. So this description is empty. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and update this every time a new contact is created. So if we go ahead and save, it has not done anything with the description. Description part is empty. So let's say I wanted to create a trigger which automatically does that. So how will I do? I will go to the setup. We'll go to the object manager and search for contact and click on contact. And in the contacts, I will create a new trigger. So I will go here and click on new. What is the name of my trigger? Name of my trigger you can specify here. Let's say contact before insert. So this is the name of my trigger. And I wanted to do in a contact object. What is the event? When I wanted to fire this trigger, I wanted to fire before insert a new record into an contact object. So let's say for every time a new contact is created, so I will say trigger dot new. So whenever a new contact is created, I wanted to go ahead and update the description. So contact dot of description, contact created by instructor. Let's say I wanted to update the description every time someone creates an object, contact, sorry. So I will go here. Let's check that this is right or not. Okay, let's click on save button. So everything works fine. Everything is correct here. So now we have created a trigger. So every time a new contact object is created, let's go ahead and test this. So we are going ahead and create a new contact here. Contact new, and we will say hello test. So we are not providing anything in the description column. We are leaving the description column as it is, and let's save the trick and let's save this contact. So if you look, scroll down, you are going to see the description has been updated. So this is what the trigger does. So every time a new contact is created, this description will be updated. So if you want to do one more example, you go to the contacts, create a new contact here, and let's say I will say Sam Sharma. And here I am not doing anything with the description here. So your description is still empty. But if you go ahead and click save, it will set the description to the one we have updated. So this is about creating a trigger on the contact object. Similarly, in the next tutorial, we are going to do something when we are updating. So we are going to talk about that. So let's meet in the next tutorial. Have a good day. Bye.